Hello there, and welcome to the War Factory for today, October the 11th, man. Alright, so we're going up the right-hand side, and the reason I'm doing this is because, I don't know, a couple of videos ago, someone made a comment saying basically, like, they're low level, and so Gearheart is useless to them, and they don't even bother trying, because bad things happen. And I just wanted to kind of throw this together because I hadn't done like a how to farm Gearheart video in a while. I know I've done it in the past, but this Gearheart is actually amazing for anyone who's very low level and can't actually take Gearheart down, because if you go up the right hand side with like tanks and medics, you can just plow away. Now, you're not going to get the very last tier of rewards, but you're at least going to get enough loot to make it worthwhile. And actually, this attack is a perfect example. I ended up kind of going in weird ways and wasting all my GBE on things because it fully was intended at first to be like a, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to farm it because I don't really care about the loot. And then I was like, alright, well, you know what, I planned on wasting this one attack, so then I'll do my next attack properly and then do things. And then I was like, wow, these tanks just keep going and going and going down there, and they're blowing everything up, so why don't I actually make some use out of this first attack? But I didn't really decide that until like near the end of the attack, and it's kind of this weird quasi thing. So anyways, doesn't matter. The point is, even if your tanks are, say, like level 8 and your medics are like level 3, you may not dig quite as far in as this, but you're gonna be able to dig into this right hand side. And even if you've got to use all 5 of your attacks and slowly work your way in, you're going to get a really decent amount of loot out of just farming this right-hand side, at least for this week in you know, this particular map. You'll want to farm that right-hand side. Now, excuse me, if you've got Grenadiers, you can also use Grenadiers and probably stay out of range of, like, sniper towers and things like that. Oh, there we go. There's our co-star, Captain Cuddlepants. That's right. Take that, Lieutenant Hammerman. Oh, hi. So, yes, that is his army name, okay? His actual rank is Captain Cuddlepants. And, Lieutenant Hammerman ain't got crap on that. Colonel Gearheart, I guess. I don't know if Colonel I think outranks Captain, right? So, doesn't matter, because cuteness counts. Alright, moving on. So yeah, with the tanks, I ended up just kind of veering off towards the soft gooey parts where I was like, well, normally my first attack would be to run in, park all my Zookas right in the middle of all these rocket launchers, and then let said Zookas blow things up. But I don't even have to really do that this time because my tanks are just sort of rolling through, shooting at things, blowing stuff up, and I've got tons and tons of GBE, so I can just waste all my GBE blowing up rocket launchers and stuff and kind of saving myself an attack. It ends up not actually working out that way because, as you can see, that one rocket launcher is sitting there, and that's actually the one important rocket launcher that I need to take out in order to make things safe for my Zookas. Now, here's the really interesting part. I was at Thanksgiving. All of these are in replays for a reason. It's because we were at family Thanksgiving dinner, and while I was there, much festivities were imbibed. Yeah, that's so basically, when I got to this attack, I was in a really good place. It just was not a Boom Beach place, and I had no idea what the heck I was doing. So I just kind of landed all my Zookas and let them charge right on in, and it was right around this point where I was like, wait a minute, Why did I not smoke those up right next to the lasers and everything and actually kill some stuff? And the answer is, well, because many festivities. So don't do that attack at all. I would strongly suggest against it, actually. Like, it's wicked easy to just smoke those guys right up next to the laser cannons. A couple of well-placed shocks will make everything nice and very safe, and then your Zookas can take out all the dangerous, scary-looking stuff, and if you're so inclined, you can use some GBE to blow up a rocket launcher over there, but, like, honestly, you're not going to have to worry about that. Like, you're gonna want to make sure that rocket launcher is gone, but you wouldn't have to waste an entire attack on getting rid of it, like I kind of just did, because if you smoked up and took out the other ones, it would all work out and things would be good. So, alright, next up, landing all the Zooks on the shore, smoking in the way that they should have been smoked in the first place, I guess. I don't even know. And obviously parking them right next to the lasers. And two very easy shocks, like not even making effort. Boom, wipes out a whole bunch of stuff. And I did admittedly get a little lazy here. I'm still not used to that stupid hot pot. It's just so much faster than I expect every freaking time. So yeah, the hot pot came out to bite my poor Zooks right in their boots, and excuse me, as you can see, almost got me a second time. I think it still kind of technically got a little bit on the edge, but we're not gonna get into that. And then I kind of got to this point and I was like, alright, well, I got a bunch of GBE, I might as well, like, use some of this up and get myself set up, and as you can see, I'm very slowly taking down the HQ because, well, I don't have a lot of Zookas left because I had to burn them all up with the freaking hot pot. Otherwise, this would have been the last attack and everything would have been hunky-dory. But that's okay, because there's still more attacks, and you know, I can do what I gotta do when I do what I gotta do to them. And to be honest, I was seriously considering whipping out, like, tanks just to finish it off, and I was like, nah, there's no point. We're gonna do this right. We're gonna do this the way nature intended Gearheart to be done, which is with the Zookas and possibly a few smokes, because everybody likes to smoke their Zookas. I don't know. Anyways, guys, obviously several attacks did not need to actually happen here, but thanks for watching anyways. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this has been entertaining, and most importantly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.